He just finished taping the second season of that, or shooting the second season of it. And we were talking about where he was playing. He's got his band out, the Boxmasters, that are out playing music on it. And he asked me where I was headed this weekend. I told him we were playing a show in LA, then going over to Mexico, then coming back over to Arizona, playing here in Mesa. He said, Mesa, that's right next to Phoenix there, isn't it? I said, yeah, it's right outside Phoenix, it's part of greater Phoenix. He said, be careful. I said, what are you talking about, man? Be careful. I said, I've been playing all around Phoenix my whole career. I've been back and forth, Arizona, up and down the state. I said, he said, no, that's not what I mean. He said, we were out that way last summer. We just had something weird happen to us one night. I said, what are you talking about? He said, well, we played up Flagstaff. We were coming down to go over and play at Tucson the next night. We'll come back and play at Phoenix another night after that. He said, but we got down there and got just through Phoenix. Just got south of it. Because we intended to go down to Tucson. He said, the band and the crew, they'd all eaten dinner when they got on the bus. And all finished and got up, went and got in their bunks and going to bed. He said, I was the only one left up. So after we got through Phoenix, he said, I got up there and walked to the front, sat across from the driver in a jump seat just to kind of watch I-17 and catch over to 10 there and go watch the stars in the desert sky. He said, we just got just south of Phoenix. He said, all of a sudden there come these two big flashes of bright white light through the windshield. He said, then we come up missing time. I said, you came up missing time? What are you talking about? He said, well, you know, whatever that deal is where, 7, 8 hours later you come to, or wake up, you're not where you were, and you're not where you were going. I said, what? He said, yeah, like 7 or so hours later, he said, we came to or woke up, whatever it is they call it. He said, we was up on Nellis Air Force Base. I said, outside Las Vegas? He said, yeah. I said, were you guys drinking or smoking anything? He said, no, man. He said, we were sober. He said, like I said, the guys had eaten and gone to bed. He said, I don't know, there's those flashes of bright white light just south of Phoenix. He said, the crazy thing was we were surrounded by these MPs. And this young lieutenant who was not happy was standing there looking at me. He said, how'd you get out here? Where'd you come from? Billy Bob said, I don't know. I don't know how we got here. That pissed him off. He looked down at the band and crew and told them all, turn around, get their hands up on the bus. I said, I looked over at them and he said, they was all wearing each other's clothes. He said, then I looked down at myself. He said, I had a pair of pants on. I was like 4 sizes too big for me. So that lieutenant looked at me and said, then you too, man. Turn around and get your hands on that bus. I'm arresting all of you. Said, but about that time, there was an old first sergeant that rolled up. SUV. He was an MP also. He jumped out, kind of walked over toward me, grinning. He said, hey, don't you like French fried potatoes? Billy Bob said, normally if somebody says that to me when I'm out, in a restaurant or anything, he said, I just kind of wink at him and nod, He said, well, that sergeant said that. I went, mm-hmm. He said that sergeant kind of chuckled and he said, I mean with mustard on? Billy Bob said, I went, mm-hmm. Sergeant laughed and he turned to the lieutenant. He said, Lieutenant, sir, I got this. He said, I'll take care of him. I'll get it straightened out. He looked down at the band and crew. He said, you guys get up on that bus right now. And he turned to me. He said, you, get in my SUV. We got in there and he said, I just did that so the lieutenant could calm down. He said, I'm going to get you off the base. He said, I've been here a long time on this base. He said, he's pretty new here. He's never seen anything like this. He said, I've seen it before. He said, you're confused, aren't you? Billy said, yeah. And I know. He said, here, look, let me get you out of here. He said, but just don't come back, all right? Billy said, no, we won't. I said, Billy, let me ask you something. You think you might have been abducted? He got real quiet. He said, yeah, I think we were. He said, but don't tell anybody, okay? So I said, okay, I won't. So let's just keep it between you and me, all right? He seemed pretty embarrassed about that. After he started telling it, he got embarrassed. And I didn't even ask him, he felt like he'd been probed. I said, well, Billy, if you're ever over there near Phoenix again, or anywhere else, up near Shasta, any place, Billy, that those big flashes of bright white light come through the windshield, and you lose track of time, I said, just look up in the sky and say, hey, Mr. Spaceman. I'm 1,000 miles from nowhere. Time don't matter to me. I'm 1,000 miles from nowhere. That's the place I wanna be. I got heartaches in my pocket. I've got echoes in my head. All that I keep hearing are the blue things you said. I'm 1,000 miles from nowhere. Time don't matter to me. I'm 1,000 miles from nowhere. Never the place I wanna be. I've got bruises on my memory. I've got tear stains on my head. In the mirror there's a vision of what used to be man. I'm 1,000 miles from nowhere. Time don't matter to me. 'Cause I'm 1,000 miles from nowhere. There's no place I wanna be. I'm 1,000 miles from nowhere. Time don't matter to me. I'm 1,000 miles from nowhere. There's no place I wanna be.